What up, everybody? DeWalt Dan here, checking in. I had to tell you guys something because I know it might bother a couple people, but it's the truth and it's the way it is. And I think people will agree with me. We'll see what they say, but I know a lot of people argue because that means they're guilty of it. Now, I didn't have a daughter. I had a son, right? And daughters, which it's not even really debatable. Everyone will agree it have to be raised with a more thought out process and more it's more touchy. You have to really watch what they do, and the whole goal for having a daughter is just keeping those legs fucking close tight. That's the whole goal. We can beat around the bush, we can candy coat it, or whatever you want to do, but it's all about keeping those fucking legs closed and not letting them crank open, right? Now, you dads that go, you're my little princess, you're my little, whatever, these little names like she's special or something like that. Then you let them watch Cinderella and all these like Ice Princess and all these other stupid shows, and you buy them princess dresses and they prance around like fucking idiots and say, I'm a princess. What are you doing? You're abusing them because you're teaching them to just look for a guy that has a knight in shining armor, got all the gold with the dangling precious stones. They could cheat on her, they could do whatever they want, but as long as they get that money, then, whatever. So you started the process of cranking those legs open. With that thing you put in the middle, and you're like this. So at age of 7 or 8, you're already starting to crank those fucking legs open. Now, 13, 14-year-old rolls around and she's fucking meets a 19-year-old and fucking ends up getting pregnant. Who's to blame? Who's to blame in that situation? Oh, it's your little princess. She found her knight in shining armor. I would teach my daughter, if I had a daughter, I would be like, listen, first off, you're not special. I wouldn't say this to my daughter, but I'm saying to people right now, you're not special. You shouldn't teach your kids that they're special. They're not. It's just another fucking person that's going to grow up and shit and piss in the sewage and fucking throw fucking plastic that's going to end up around a whale's fucking whale's blowhole, and fucking, that's that. So it's not, I wouldn't start by telling them that, first off, because then they think that there's something they're not. And I would teach my daughter, you have to go out and get yours. Whatever you want, you're capable of getting. You can reach the highest heights you want to reach. Don't wait for someone else to give it to you. Don't wait for some man to come along to give you what you want in life, because you're always going to forever be trapped by that man. He's going to have control of you. If you want control of your own life, that's what I would just embed in her. I would go, keep your goals first. And then as far as romance and men, that will come along in time. You'll find the right person that is willing of you or deserves you. Don't sell yourself short and let some sucker ass punk motherfucker get with you. And I would tell my daughter at a young age, I'd be like, boys are only about one thing, and I don't care. They could act nice, they could do whatever, they could they'll do whatever it takes to trick you otherwise, just to crank those legs open. And I'd tell her, I'd make her feel like that was the most awful thing in the world, was to let another boy go near there. Like, what you do anyways, you would teach your kid that. But I'm saying, as she's older and I know she's starting like boys and watch idolize teen singers and shit like that, I would fucking get on that shit about really drawing her head. I would be fucking ashamed, and I would be fucking so let down if she ever did anything like that. And you shouldn't kiss a boy, you shouldn't do nothing like that. It's okay to, you have a crush, whatever, that's cool. But that's as far as that goes. These people were just like, yeah, you're a princess, and let them watch all this shit, and then they just let them, oh, look at the dog. I love dogs so much. I want to say something, but they're already too far away. I'm such a sucker for dogs. I love dogs so much. Look at how good that dog is. What a good boy. I'm gonna cry. I can't look at dogs, man. It fucking hurts me. I can't even look at that shit. I lost my dog, so I can't even think about getting another dog. But that shit my dog looked like that. That's why it's fucking my head up. Well, yeah. I consider it psychological abuse. I really do, with the whole Cinderella watching thing and plopping them in front of a tablet and letting them watch all these shows that gas them up. You can't. Boys are different than girls. Boys, you gotta raise, basically, you gotta be tough. Don't be too tough and be a bully. Don't try to overpower people. Don't be a punk. Be smart. Be respectful. Always, be courteous to people. Open doors for older people. Like, teach your boys just to be like gentlemen. Daughters, it's all about keeping the fucking legs closed. Let's be real. That's what it's all about. So, you think watching Cinderella and shit's gonna help that process? No way. That's all. I spoke my piece.